guys, welcome back to No Catchy Name. It's me, Ella. I wanted to hop on here today and share with you all the things I've been making this week. Yeah, I think the last video came out, this kind of video came out Monday last week. So I've made quite a few things since then. Now, some of these are 100% finished. Some of them are done crocheting. I still have to weave in ends and do facial features. But I got a bucket here full of them, so I wanted to go ahead and share them with you so I can go ahead and finish them up and put them in my little tote that I'm keeping stuff in for the market. Anyways, let's hop into it. I also wanted to mention real quick just a couple of announcements. One is I did reboot my vlogging channel, my life channel. It's No Catchy Name Life. I'll leave it linked below if you want to check it out. Over there I'm going to do like vlogs and eventually recipes and just, different types of videos that I don't want to do over here because I don't want to mix, the crochet part with the life part, even though my channel name is No Catchy Name Crocheting Life, but whatever. And also my sister's shop is back open if you want to check it out. It is also linked below. And she's got some new stickers. She brought me some. So here's one of them. So it's a yarn ball with a little heart and a crochet hook. This one says Weapons of Mass Creation. And it's got a yarn ball and a crochet hook. It's very glittery. This one says I crochet so I don't unravel. And then this one says, I keep telling myself, Susan, you don't need any more yarn. Thankfully, my name isn't Susan. So this will work for anybody except someone whose name is Susan. And it's got yarn balls on it. So those are some new stickers that she's got. And I'm sure she's working on more. Plus, she's got felt eyes and stuff that I've been using lately. And a bunch of other things. So go check out her shop. And, yeah. And also my shop, I was going to update it this weekend, but things just got crazy. I never got to sew. So now I'm planning on updating it probably Thursday or Friday this week. It's going to be drawstring bag sets. But anyways, let's get into the crochet. So I got my notes here so that I know what the names and everything. So one, this is something I finished back in December. And it is a crochet amigurumi Pooh Bear. I will pop a picture of it because I don't have it. I sent it to someone as a gift. And also, so the Pooh Bear is by Emmy. I think it's Saigon. I'm not sure how to say that. But it is a free pattern. There is some translation errors in it. I think maybe the pattern was written in another language and then translated to English. So there's a little bit of iffiness there. But if you've been crocheting for a while, you should be able to figure it out. And then the hat that it's wearing is a free pattern by Repeat Crafter Me. It's a little party hat pattern. And I just made it to put on the amigurumi because it was the person's birthday that I was sending it to. And the person I sent it to was Michelle from Pixie Marie Crates. And I'll link her channel down below if you want to check it out. Alright. Let's see here. So, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff here. So a lot of these are Instagram patterns. I've been working a lot off of Instagram lately. I don't know why, I've just been wanting to. And I've been using a lot of the yarn that was gifted to me recently. And so this first one is called Pepper Chicken by Without Limits Crochet on Instagram. I've been wanting to make some of those little chickens that everybody's making. I think the main one is like called Mabel Chicken. So I want to try out a different patterns. So this is a free one that's on Instagram. I made it, but I don't like the way it looked. I don't know if it was my error or if it's just a pattern. But so here's the first one I made. It's pretty small. And I just don't like the way this top part here looks. I don't know, it looks weird. It's cute enough though. And I just stitched on the face. This yarn is, it's Bernat something. Is this the Bernat or is this the Oops and Threads? Bernat Softy Chunky, but it's in white and a dark red color. And I can't remember. I think I used like a 5 or 5.5 millimeter hook. I can't remember. I made this a while ago. But I just didn't like the way this one came out. So that's that one. And then I found another one. This one I found on a website. And it's called Betsy Chicken by Miss Witchcrafts. I like this one's shape a lot better. I did its little eyes too. Little beak. I don't like the way that looks. I don't know. I just can't get the look as cute as other people's chickens. But this one has a little tail thing. I thought was cute. And I did just like this one's shape a little bit better. It's bigger. Same yarn. Made on the same day. I just didn't like this one. I don't know. Something's weird about that one to me. But I do like this one a little bit more. So I might make some more of these ones. But I'm not going to make a ridiculous amount because I don't know how popular they're going to be. But I did want to make at least one because everybody else is making them. And I thought I wanted to make one too. But these are both free patterns. Alright, this next pattern I made for a Stitch Your Library video that I posted last week. I'll leave it down below if I can remember to link it. Stitch Your Library is just where you pull patterns that you've had for a while, hoard it up, and use them. So this one is a yarn ball bag that I made, and if you want to see more about that, you go to that video. But here it is. I made it with some Red Heart yarn, but I'm not sure what the color is. And it is called Yarn Ball Bag by Leah Herring on Ravelry. It is paid for pattern. It's $2, but I enjoy it. It was a really nice pattern, and it worked up super fast, and it's so you can hang it on your arm or on something while you crochet, and the yarn comes out these center holes. It's cute. I like it a lot. Okay, next, this is another Instagram pattern. I've just been trying to find random things to make, like I have no rhyme or reason. But this is called the Mini Octopus by Crazy Crochet Corner on Instagram. And it came out pretty small. This I used, I think I didn't. A H-hook, a 5mm, and this yarn is Bernat Posh Glow Warm. I've been using it to make some other things that I can't share with you just yet. I'll start sharing them with you on Thursday. One of them. It's for a collaboration that I'm doing with some other YouTubers. But I haven't put the face on here yet, obviously. But it's just a little, I thought this would be cute to make with scraps when I get to the point of these balls that I've been using to get, where there's only a little bit left. So I wanted to find like a little octopus or something pattern that I could whip up really quick with scraps. And this is a no-sew pattern. I think it turned out pretty cute. I don't know yet if I'm going to use felt eyes or if I'm going to try to stitch eyes on here. I'll figure it out when I get to that point. Right now, I kind of get to where I like hoard up a lot of stuff that needs to be finished, and then I sit down and finish all of them at once. So this is one of them. But I do like the size that it came out. It is pretty cute. And I want to take little things like this to my craft markets so that if there's any kids who maybe only have like $5 to spend, they can easily get something like this, And we do have one of those claw machines that I've been seeing a lot of people take to their markets with little amigurumis in. I thought about doing that, but our claw machine has the most annoying song that plays on loop the whole time it's turned on. And I want to take off the back of it and see if I can disconnect the speaker before I ever think about taking that, because that would be so annoying hearing that over and over and over again. And I'm sure the people around me wouldn't enjoy it either. I'd want to disconnect that speaker before I ever attempted anything like that, because it drives me nuts when Jessie plays with it. Alright, next is my squid. I showed this, I think this was a Whip Wednesday last week, or week before that, I can't remember. This is also, let's see, this was a YouTube tutorial, and it's called Squid by Double Dutch Crochet. And here it is. It turned out pretty big. It needs its eyes. I already got eyes picked out, I just haven't put them on yet. But it is a no-sew pattern, so that's nice. It's just on one piece, but you do have to attach yarn here, and you crochet onto the squid's head. I don't know what this part is called. This little fin thingy. The eyes will go down here, and then like in real life, I think they have a mouth down here. I don't know how that. I don't know anything about squids. But it was a really nice pattern. It worked out really quick, and I enjoyed it. This is Loops and Threads, I think. Chanel Home Slim or something like that. And I think it's called Navy Tweed. But I started that ball with this pattern, and it used up probably over half of it. A lot of it. It was like a 200 yard ball. So I made that little guy. I think I used an eye hook for him, a 5.5. And then with the leftover yarn for that, I wanted to make some little octopuses. So this is a different octopus pattern than this green one. It's called Octopus Squish, and I found it on a website called Sweet Softies. And I was able to make 4 of them out of the rest of the yarn. And then I do still have a little yarn ball left that I put in my scrap container for bigger weight yarns. And then I'll try to pull it out later and make maybe one of these little ones. Just try to use it up. So I made 4 of them. So there's the one. This again is a no-sew pattern, so the legs are worked onto it. 2. Whoops. 3 and 4. So I did make 4 of those. I still gotta put eyes on them. But that's cute little octos made with that rest of that yarn. And I do have 4 of those. One of them looks smaller than the other, so I don't know if I accidentally didn't increase it enough, or if I just didn't stuff it enough. They both feel about the same, so I think I maybe missed a few rows at some point. But that's okay. Alright, this next pattern is part of a year-long thing from Repeat Crafter Me. She is making a like under the sea themed blanket, And I was on the fence about starting it, but then I went ahead and started it. So you make a square and a applique every month throughout the whole year, and then you put them together and then you make a blanket. So January's was the square and a starfish. So here's mine. This is Red Heart. I think it's called Delft Blue. This is Red Heart light blue. And this, I'm not sure what it is. It was like a scrap ball, but it's like a peach color. And then I did try to put a face on there. It looks a little wonky, but I think it's cute. He's like a little sideways. But that's my first square. They're supposed to be 12 by 12 inches, but mine came out a little over. Mine's like 11 3/4, so mine's a little smaller, but I think about it. So I may have to use different blues later this year though, because I don't really have a lot of the same blue, but I do have a bunch of blues. So I thought I would just use different blues and it would be alright. You know, it's just supposed to be like water, so it can be different shades of water. But that's my first square. So these are both free patterns by Repeat Crafter Me. And they're both fairly easy. It uses a 5mm hook for all of it. So it worked out pretty good. I liked it. So the next one will be in February when that starts. I kind of like those kind of projects where you do that, just one little thing a month. Because it lets you do the project with other people, but without being frustrated by having to do a lot all at once. Alright, these last two projects are the ones I made these last night. They also need ends woven in and facial features. We were watching Toy Story 1 and 2 last night, and I made these while we were doing that. These are both from Instagram, and they're both made with this green Posh yarn, Bernat Posh. And I got that ball probably mostly used. I still got some that I'll probably make some other things with that are coming up in February. But so this first one is called Brontosaurus by Kaylee Crochet. This is a no-sew pattern. I think I messed up the tail though. I feel like the tail's weird. But you start with the legs and you work it all together without having to sew pieces on. But obviously there's a lot of ends. I did leave all these ends down here on purpose because a lot of times when you make amigurumis the way this one's made, there are bigger holes that you have to kind of sew shut. So I did make sure to leave all these ends for that purpose. And then I gotta close the tail up. And again, I left this end on the side in case there was a bigger hole there. It don't look like there is, so I'll just hide that in there. And then I gotta close the head up. And then I gotta do eyes. But he's cute. Little Brontosaurus. He stands up on his own. So I might make a couple more of these in different colors for my Easter craft fair that's coming up. Because these would be cute in Easter baskets. But I like him a lot. He was made with a 5mm hook too. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember. I just worked on this last night. But I like him a lot. He turned out a good size, and I love anything that's no sew. Because I hate sewing parts on amigurumis. I don't really mind weaving in ends, but I hate like having sew legs on and then having like ears, and you have to make sure they're both symmetrical. Alright, and the last thing I finished this week so far. Well, I guess this starts the beginning of the next week. So the last thing I finished this week is a gummy bear. I've seen a lot of people make these lately, and I thought they'd be cute for the Easter market, so I'm going to make some in different colors, I think. This is a free Instagram pattern as well called Gummy Bears by Hook Crochet, and it turned out really cute size, I think. And it looks like a gummy bear. It doesn't need facial features either because it's gummy bear. It doesn't have facial features. So I think I might make a few in just different colors for that. But it's a no-sew pattern. All the ears, the nose, the arms and legs are all bobble stitches. So all I gotta do is weave in his bottom down here and he'll be good to go. And I'm gonna make some more. I got a really pretty Posh down there somewhere in bright pink and a peach color, so I might make them in that too. I don't know, but he's cute. I just love him. And he was super quick. Super quick. Like, it probably took me 10 minutes to crochet him. Maybe 15. He just worked right on up. And I used a 5mm hook for him as well. And you just stuff them and go on. So I've got a whole little container down here of things that just need some work on them. So I might sit down later and do that. I gotta do eyes and things. And then all this stuff can be put into my bag up here that I'm keeping projects, or what was I saying, craft fair inventory in until March. My next craft fair is March the 16th. So that's what my goal is right now, is just to work on things for that. And some fun things in between like this. And I got some other things going on for a collaboration in February, so just working away on things. Today I'll be doing some sewing, like I said, and then when I get a chance, I might sit down and work on those ends and things. Just try to close, get all that stuff done so I can empty my little container and start all over. I do have some stuff in there from last week that I still need to work on. Like I got these peeps that I need to put noses on. And I got this little snuggle bunny. I gotta put a nose on him. So I'll probably sit down and just do that. Maybe today. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it sometime this week. I need to write that down on a to-do list so that it'll get to done. That's what I call my to-do list when I finish it. I call it a to-done list. Alright, I got them stacked up there. That box is full though. It's just one of those little hospital buckets that you get at the hospital. It's old. But, yeah. So that's what I've been working on. I would love to know what you guys are working on. I know this isn't Wednesday, but I'd still like to know. So let me know down below what you guys are working on. And let me know what you make for dinner today. We're having leftovers. I made a big old pot roast yesterday that we ate off of all day yesterday. And there's enough that we'll be eating on it today. So, and then tomorrow, I have no idea what I'm going to make. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. Check out my sister's Etsy shop and buy some stickers and things. They're also cute. Check out my other channel if you want to. And subscribe to it if you want to. There's a lot of videos on there from 2 years ago and beyond. It was about 2 years worth of videos, maybe a year or two. And then I stopped because I was pregnant and I got frustrated with doing 2 channels. And then I just decided I wanted to start it back up. So there's one new video on there, but all the other ones are older. And I'm hoping to put more content on there. I'm thinking maybe 2 videos a week for now. And then maybe I'll go from there. But anyways, I'm going to hop off here and start sewing. I got to get those bags going. Because I keep putting them off with things that's happening. And I need to sit down and just get them done. I'll see you guys in another video. I hope you guys are all having a good Sunday. Day's almost over here. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. Bye guys.